Right, guys, welcome to the first ever Springbok test in 2 years' time since we last won the Rugby World Cup. It is the Springboks up against Georgia, and it's going to be a cracker of a game. It is also my very first Springbok test that I will be doing as a live commentary, so quite a big moment for me as well. It's been 2 years since we last watched that Rugby World Cup final when we beat England in that final. So, yeah, guys, bear with me today. We've got some tough task ahead of us with the pronunciations of the Georgian team, but I'm confident that we will get it right, and we're really looking forward to this one. It is the Springboks up against Georgia, and what better way to start 2021 with a test against a Tier 2 nation, building up to that British and Irish Lions tournament. Let me know in the comment section who you guys think is going to win this. Obviously, I do have a poll on my channel going for you guys. You can go and vote there to who do you think is going to win or by how much the Springboks are going to win this game. Because really, it's only a matter of by how much points we are going to win this at the end. I don't see Georgia causing too much trouble for us throughout this test. I do have the Springboks by 10, 15, or 20, or more than 25 points. So 64% they voted for the Springboks to win this by more than 25 points. 14 have decided 20 points, and then 15 points, 14% as well, and then 9% said Springboks by 10. So everybody agrees that 25 points or more, 63% so far has gone for the Springboks. So yeah, it's going to be one of those test matches. Don't know what to expect from the Springboks today. Hopefully, it's going to be really, really good. We've got this quickly here as the comment sections. Albert Twitter says Boks by 25, but most importantly, the Boks must use this opportunity to gel as a team and build team spirit. Hopefully, no injuries similar to the British and Irish Lions in the warm-up games. Absolutely. So that is my biggest concern at the moment for the Springboks today is those injuries. We don't want the likes of Billy Leroux getting injured. We don't want the likes of Andre Pollard getting injured in this game. We've already lost Dwayne Vermeulen, so hopefully there will not be any more serious trouble. It is a great opportunity for the Springboks side to gel. It's not our best team, but certainly one that can make a massive impact today as we return from, not post-COVID-19, but this is our very first test as the Springboks in 2021. Barry says, I say Springboks will win easily. Bertie says, Boks by 15. And then Barry also says, go Springboks. This is going to be an absolutely massive game, guys. Let's quickly go and have a look at the starting lineup for the Springboks. In the back line, we've got Willie Leroux, Roscoe Speckman, Jesse Kriel, Francois Steyn, Apelile Fassi, Andre Pollard, and Kobus Reinhardt. So we all know what to expect from Billy Leroux, Jesse Kriel, Francois Steyn, Andre Pollard. But most importantly, we want to see Roscoe Speckman and Apelile Fassi have a damn good debut today. That is my most biggest wish for these two players to make that mark, because we've got the likes of Makazola Mapimpi, we've got the likes of Cheslin Colby, we've got the likes of Sabun Nkosi. So if we can grow that depth, it will be amazing for Springbok Rugby going into the 2023 World Cup in France. So really looking forward to see what Speckman and Apelile Fassi can do today. We all know that Billy Leroux, Kobus Reinhardt, Andre Pollard, Jesse Kriel, and Francois Steyn can bring to the Springboks lineup. So expect a very similar approach to the one that we used in the World Cup. Forwards, we got Kwagga Smith at 8, Peter Steff at 2, Sia Kolisi, Franco Mostert, Evan Etzebeth, Trevor Nyakani, Bongi Bunambi, and Oxner Shear. So Kwagga Smith today at 8. Will he be able to fill the boots of Dwayne Vermeulen? That is the question mark today for Kwagga Smith. But we all know he's a quality player. He likes to really excel in the loose play. So let's see if South Africa is going to decide to play a loose game or whether they're going to play a close game. But definitely look out for Kwagga Smith at number 8 today. Peter Steff, as always, going to be a workhorse. Sia Kolisi needs to prove himself today to the whole of South Africa. If he can't prove himself, then he's not worthy of being a captain to the side. We really need to see something special from him today. Franco Mostert, Eben Etzebeth, good combination. We all know the likes of Lood de Jager still out injured. And then we've got Ergier Snyman, we've got Marvin Worry. So all those guys will be looking to vie for a place in that Springbok side. So Franco Mostert, Eben Etzebeth have to show that they deserve to be the lock combination. Trevor Nyakani, Bongi Manambi, Oxnard will get his chance today to prove whether he can make it in the international level. He's only played against Wales previously, and that day we did lose to Wales. So a lot is expected of Oxnard. He hasn't played the best of rugby in the Rainbow Cup, so a lot will be expected from the youngster as well. Bongi Manambi, out and out deserve his place in the Boks side. It will be interesting to see if Malcolm Marx, when he do come up in that second half, whether he can maybe vie for a place in that starting berth against the Lions in a couple of weeks' time. So all up for grabs for this Boks side. We know how good they are, and definitely looking forward to this one. Let's go back to the comments section real quickly. Let's see what the comments have gone. Barry says, what is Russia doing now as part of Couch? So I'm not sure what, well, Rassie. Yeah, no, Rassie is definitely the head of Springbok Rugby. I think he's got a lot of influence on what is happening at the Springbok Cap at the moment. Nienaber might be the coach, but Rassie might still be ruling everything, which is a good thing because he's a quality coach and he's the man that brought us the World Cup. So definitely not worried about the Springbok setup, especially when it comes to being prepared for this series. Gregory Grant says, going to be skipping my math class today for this match. Sorry, professional international rugby is back. We're going to have a drink on that one later on, Gregory. Then Green Killer says, where are they playing? They're playing in South Africa. So I think it is in Loftus Versfeld, if I'm not wrong. Yes, it is. So it's the home of the Blue Bulls. They are playing at Loftus Versfeld. Their first game back since winning the World Cup in 2019. Ruben Kiss says, Axir, so we are in for a big game. Green Killer asking, where's Cheslin and Faf? So Cheslin had to fly over, so he wouldn't be available for this one after the final against Toulouse and La Rochelle. So no Cheslin Colby, no Faf de Klerk today. Ruben Kiss says, Sia's not a good captain. Dwayne is. Well, let's back behind Sia Khaleesi. Maybe he can prove us wrong today and lead this team to a brilliant victory today. Barry also says, don't be harsh on him, Guru. He has been captain for a long time. He won't lose that spot very easily. So I don't have a problem. If he's on form, we can go with Sia Khaleesi any time of the day. If you can regain that form of 2018, 2017, then he would be the first name on the team sheet. But he just haven't played that sort of rugby. And the likes of Kwagga Smith now playing at 8, where he could have played at 6. We've got the likes of some very good players like Marcel Coetzee, who could have easily slotted in at number 6. So really have to bring up his game and prove that he's worthy of being the captain. MC goes, Free AZ says all the way from Namibia, go Bokke. And then Taka Kolo says, go boys, we have to win this match. So that is the comment section. And now my worst nightmare, guys. Look at this lineup of the Georgian side. We've got David Niashvili, Akaki Tabutsatsi, Georgi Swelelatsi, Merab Sharakatsi, Demir Tablatsi, Tedo Abenatsi, and Vasil Lop-Hayatsi. So I might get all of these wrong. Don't really blame me if I don't get all of these right, guys. This is very difficult. Then at number 8, we've got Jalagonia. 7, we've got Saganatsi. At 6, we've got Spanderatsvili. At number 5, we've got Mukodatsi. At number 4, David, the easiest name of this Georgian outfit. Then at number 3, we've got Melakatsi. At number 2, Brett Fatsi. And then at number 1, we've got Koyekatsvili. So a hectic lineup for these guys, and it's going to be really difficult to pronounce them. So let's hope the Springboks have most of the possession today. Otherwise, I might be screwed when it comes to pronouncing the names of these guys. The comment section is Ethan Lowe asked, what time is the game? The kickoff is at 7 o'clock. It is going to start in about 10 minutes' time. So we will have all the anthems and all that. Like I said, this is my Springbok debut today as far as live commentary goes. So this is quite a big one for me. I've waited 2 years to do this one and can't wait to do it for you guys. Barry says maybe he's still coaching them, but just not saying it on paper. Maybe he's still coaching them in the background, which could be true. I think Rassie has a major influence. And the fact that Jock Nienaber has been working with Rassie for so long, I don't think there's going to be too much difference. I think Rassie is still calling the shots. Nienaber maybe just on paper being the coach, but I might be wrong. How good Nienaber is, we don't know, but we know that Rassie is an important figure in the Springbok side, and he is the man that won us the World Cup. So regardless of that, it is what it is. Then Matt Goes Crazy says, I'm really excited to see Jasper Wiese in action. So he's been absolutely brilliant for, was it for Leicester Tigers that he plays in England? So really looking forward to see what he can do off the bench for the Springboks. Henky Pino says, Fassi first try. So I got the sneaky feeling that Fassi might be the guy who scores the first try of this game. Might just go and have a look what the poll says at the moment on my channel. We've got Speckman leading the charge, who's going to score the first try for the Boks in 2021. And then in second place, we've got Jesse Kriel. In third place, we've got Quivers Reyna. Then in fourth place, Apelile Fassi. And in other ones, probably any other person to score the try, which they haven't left a comment, so we won't know who they want to score the first try. But I do think that Fassi will score the first try. Let's hope and let's finger crossed for that. Simslayer, so of all, I think the Boks will win by more than 50 points. That is possible. If the Springbok side can gel, then surely they can wrap up 50 points against this Georgian side. And then Ben Jones says, enjoy the game. And Simslayer, hit the like button, fellas. So really, guys, we're 140 in. Press that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And don't be shy to leave donations. This is what we can try and do on this channel. We don't get paid a lot, so any donations will be much appreciated as well. If you can't, just watch the game. Press that like button and subscribe if you are new. David says, are you going to show the game live? You got this. Unfortunately, we cannot show this game live, guys. I don't have the copyright for this. Super Sport and all the other channels do have it, so I will get banned if I do show this game live. But you guys feel free to have a rugby banter on this channel. People are very active on this channel with the comment sections, as you guys can see. So while I bring you guys the live commentary and keep you up to date with the live score and what's happening in the game, feel free to leave some rugby banter and discuss the game between rugby community as well. Is this real? Media says, great job, Kuru. Thank you. I have your feed on my radio station. That is amazing. So are you telling me that I'm actually live on your radio station? That would be absolutely fantastic if the people are listening to what I'm saying. I just hope that I don't mess up those Georgian names today. Mtuela says Springboks are winning. And then Hearn says, go Bokke. Stephen Gerrard says, has the commentary started yet? So we're about, 8 minutes, give or take, away from the start of this game. So we're getting very close to this. Mike says, I think we might see lots of action of the Bok bench as Jock test combinations will look like a railway station. Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure that they will use this bench. The likes of Marks and Kits of Malherbe, who's been on form as of late. The likes of Jasper Wiese to make his debut off the bench. Herschel Yankees, who's had a pretty mediocre start for the Western or the Stormers this season, will want to go out and prove his worth on the bench as well. And then Elton Yankees, obviously playing in Pau in France, he will be looking to be sharp when he does come on off the bench. And then Willems have a big task ahead of him if he wants to creep into the hearts of the South African public again after having a pretty average season with the Stormers as well. So, yeah. Andre Compan says, good luck, South Africa. Consora says, are you going to show the game? Unfortunately, I cannot do that because I will get banned. I did that last year with a Super Rugby Aotearoa game, and I got banned for 3 months. So, yeah, we're not going to be able to show the game live. And then, is this real media? Yes, you are live. So thank you so much for the opportunity as well. So, yeah, I'm on live radio, guys. How great is that? So today is going to be an amazing game. South Africa back after the 2019 World Cup. And, yeah, we're going to see how this team fares under new coach Nienaber. We've had plenty of time to prepare for this one. We've had plenty of local rugby, Currie Cup, Rainbow Cup, Super Rugby Unlocked. So it all comes down to this today. We know Georgia is not the biggest of countries when it comes to rugby. They're a tier 2 nation, probably too good for Rugby Europe, but just not good enough for the Six Nations. So, yeah, in between there, we should be able to beat these guys easily by around 30 points plus. But you never know. It's, like I said, 2 years in the making. South Africa now back from the World Cup victory, and it's time to show whether they're good enough to do this or not. Henky Pinar says, I know it's a long shot, but just maybe Pollard can swift to 12 for a while. Yeah, probably he can, because Andre Pollard have played inside centre previously. We've seen the All Blacks utilize that in the past with Aaron Major and Dan Carter. And, yeah, probably Andre Pollard won't fare too badly at number 12. But I would only make those choice if I want to play a kicking game, because Andre Pollard will be an option to put the ball behind the defense, and I really don't want to see that against the Georgian side today. Meko's Crazy says, where can we watch the actual game on YouTube? So unfortunately, there's no other place where you can watch it on YouTube. We only have the rights. Super Sports have the rights. They don't show it on YouTube. You got to have a subscription from Rugby Pass, Sky Sports, Super Sport, but you will only get live commentary on YouTube. Mick goes crazy. The Zoe Ninja says, I would like to see the 18 play today just to see how the connection is between the boys after 2 years. Yeah, it would have been quite nice to see the Kitshoff and the Malharbers and the likes of Lukanya and Cheslin Colby, Makazola, Mapimpi playing this game. But I mean, we'll probably release them in that second test, which will be next weekend. I'm sure that they want to give everybody a go in this game. Wolf Whisperer says, that's what I want to know. So, unfortunately, guys, no way of watching it live on YouTube. Barry says, 23 likes already, Guru. You've got to get a lot of likes. So, guys, don't forget to press that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. It is going to be a cracker of a game. The teams have run onto the field, so we will get ready for the national anthems in just a bit. Like I said, I'm making basically my Springbok Test debut today as far as live commentary goes. We've done a lot of Super Rugby Unlocked, Super Rugby Aotearoa. We've done other international games before, but not a Springbok Test yet in this time that I've been on YouTube. So this is my debut. John Kavia say, I'm not a Springbok supporter, but I think the Boks will win it. You go live tomorrow morning for the All Blacks game. Yes, I will be going live for that game, Jacobus de Vere. It will be starting at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning SA time. The All Blacks taking on Tonga, who's got a lot of debuts. So I'm expecting a huge victory for the All Blacks tomorrow. Vakadi Group says Springboks will win with a big margin. And McPlace says, I'm calling 64 points to 17 South Africa win. That is a pretty accurate call from McPlace. And I think it might just pan out the way he just said it. I do think that we will get over 50 points maybe. And that is how it should pan out. Devin Erasmus says, do you think of the comments made that South Africa don't deserve to be called world champions? So, yeah, I'm not looking past it, Devin. I know we haven't played Test rugby in 2 years' time. And probably if we have to play the All Blacks right now, we might not win that game. But we are on our way back. We deserved it through and out in 2019. Probably a lot of people still holding on to the 2019 victory and calling ourselves world champions. But we haven't yet to play New Zealand or Australia or France or England to say we're going to get beaten or we're going to beat them. So at this stage, I think it's a fair call. People want to see the Springboks in action. They want to see if they're still the same side from 2019. I personally think nothing has changed. We still got Rassie, we still got Nienaber, still got the core group of the World Cup. So I honestly believe we are still the best team in the world. So that is people's opinion, and we have to go with that. Timberlile says Bokke all the way. Jordan Wales says, can you live stream it on here, please? No, I can't do that, Jordan. Unfortunately, I will get banned. So, yeah, that's just not going to happen. The Zoa Ninja says, can't wait to see Morné Steyn in number 10. Green and gold, still one of the best flyers the country has ever had. So I would expect Morné Steyn to play that fatherly figure to the rest of the guys, if we can put it that way. He will bring that experience to the group, maybe just guide the guys to better. But I don't think that Handré Pollard or Elton Jantjies will be playing after Morné Steyn. So Morné Steyn might start a game or two or play on the bench in a game or two, but I just can't see Handré Pollard being lifted off that. Beatrice de Beer, will the game be on YouTube after the actual game? I'm not sure. I don't know if anybody's going to put it up after the game has gone live, but unfortunately, I cannot share that. Can we watch it here, Jordan? Well, no, we can't. And then Fakadi says, Rassie is a rugby director. Well, he is the director, but he might as well just be coaching the team as well. So, yeah. Achilles says, I'm here. I'll watch, but I can't chat much. No problem, Achilles. Then Johan Etzebeth says, go Eben, Easterbet. So sorry for asking, says Jordan. No problem, Jordan. You feel free to ask at any time. Johannes Payne says, hi, all go Bokke. And Ben Jones, will you sing the anthem? No. I've got many talents, Ben, but singing is not one of them. I don't want to crack my screen halfway through. So, yeah. Although I love the national anthem, I will just not be singing this at all. Elgin says, Bok. Achilles says, I see you found the votes. Yes, I did. It wasn't so hard to see that, Achilles. Wolf Whisperer says, I guess I'll watch the highlights. Yeah, Wolf, unfortunately, man, like I said, feel free to stay on this one. Have some lovely rugby banter with the rest of the rugby community. And just continue with this. Jordan Wales says, so sorry for asking, I'm your biggest fan. No problem, Jordan. It's all right to ask. So the anthems are done, and we're about to start this game, guys. Wetzer says, good way to start a weekend. Go, Bokke. And Ben Jones says, must be awful too, don't worry. And then Dabiso says, where can I watch the game live? So if you've got a Sky Sports subscription, Rugby Pass subscription, or a Super Sports subscription, you will be able to watch this live. Otherwise, you will have to watch the highlights, unfortunately, Tabiso. So we are going to go live in just a second, guys. This is going to be massive. Going through that lineup again, Willie Leroux, Speckman, Kriel, Steiner, Fassi, Pollard, and Reinhardt. For the backline of the Springboks, then Smith, De Toey, Kulisi, Mostert, Etzebeth, Niakane, Bonambi, and Oxnishare. Those are the guys for the Springboks today. And in the lineup of Georgia, as you can see, I'm going to have a nightmare. Niasvili, Tabutsatsi, Kwezalatsi, Sharakatsi, Tablatsi, Abanatsi, Lopiatsi. Some really, really difficult names to pronounce. Jalagonia, Sabanatsi, Spandarashvili, Mukadatsi, David, Melakatsi, Brekfatsi, and Koyasatvili. Here we go, guys. This is going to be the kickoff, and it is going to be the fly-off of Georgia to get this game underway. It is kicked off by Apanatsi and taken by the Springboks at the back by Fassi, but a little knock-on from the Springboks early on. Scrum down to Georgia, 5 meters out from the 22 of the box. So very sloppy start by the Springboks here, and definitely not what we would have wanted. Franco Mostert not able to collect that ball from the kickoff, knocking it on. Well, it's actually not him. He just went over his head into the hands of Kwagga Smith, who knocked it on. So an early opportunity for Georgia to go on the attack here. What can they do with this one? Right, so here we go. The first scrum to the Georgian side. It is going to be, let's see, it is going to be Lopiazzi to feed this to the Georgian side. It is so difficult to pronounce these guys' names. So let's hope they don't get too much of the ball. 1 minute gone in this game. Scrum down to Georgia, 5 meters out from the 22 of the Springboks, about 5 meters out from the right-hand touchline. We know the Georgians are renowned for their big scrums, so definitely going to have a big task ahead of them as the Springboks today to keep these guys out at all costs. Barry says, remember you said Bulls and Sharks got 30 case views. Let's see if this live stream will beat that. Yeah, guys, so press that like button, subscribe, and continue to watch this one. It is fed in by the Georgian side. The scrum goes down, and it's an early penalty to Georgia here. So I would guess that they would want to go for goal from here. Big scrum from the Georgians, and South Africa gives away the penalty after just 2 minutes of play in this game. Elgin says, show us. I cannot, unfortunately, Elgin. I will get banned if I show you any live footage. So it is Georgia who's going to go for the first goal of this game, and it is going to be the number 10, Tedo Absanatsi, who's going to go for goal here for Georgia. It's Trevor Nyakani who got penalized there after that first scrum, going down almost immediately under pressure there from the number 1 of Georgia, Goishashvili, who put the pressure on Trevor Nyakani there. And now a chance here for Georgia to take the lead in this game after just 2.5 minutes played. Right, let's see what's going to happen with this one. It is going to be kicked by them now, and it is going to go over. So Georgia lead this game by 3 points to 0 after just 3 minutes of play in this one. Great start for Georgia as they take the lead here after just 3 minutes. It is 3 points to 0 to Georgia after 3 minutes. Andre Pollard to get this game back underway for us. And let's see what they do with this one. Goes quite deep inside the 22, collected by Georgia. And they are going to kick this downfield and finds touch round about. Let's see where that one goes out, between the 10 and halfway of Georgia. So the clearance kick there from the number 9, Lobiatsi, who gets it in touch for Georgia. Bonambi with the first throw-in of the game. Alvin asking, what are you watching it on? It is on SuperSport Grandstand, guys. Right, so here we go. Bonambi with the first throw into the lineup for South Africa. Between the halfway and the 10-meter line inside Georgia's half. Etzebeth takes it nicely, gives it out to Reina. Now Pollard out to Khaleesi, up to the 10-meter line goes the Boks. Quick recycle ball, Reina. Now Peter Steph takes it up to the 10-meter line. Right in the middle of the field now, Kobus Reina. And it goes to Francois Steyn. Now Jesse Kriel. Jesse Kriel tries to straighten the line, goes a little bit backwards. South Africa just need to calm down a little bit here. Comes out Etzebeth, Andre Pollard. Out to Vali Leroux. There's space on the outside here. Peter Steph gives it to Apalile Fassi. And Fassi could go all the way. He is going to open the scoreboard for South Africa in the corner. And it's Apalile Fassi on debut, gets the first try of the game. What a start from Apalile Fassi. And that is an absolute brilliant try. Great pace shown from Apalile Fassi in the left-hand corner. He gets the first try on their debut after just 4.5 minutes played. Absolutely brilliant. Great start, Apalile Fassi. And I did say that Apalile Fassi was going to score the first try of this game. So you guys must know how delighted I am about Fassi scoring the first try. But the try has not been awarded yet, so we are going to have a TMO referral here. Let's see if he was in touch or not. Looks good from here. Looks good. Still going. Still going. Still not out. Still going. And he's got it. Try time, Apalile Fassi in the corner on the left-hand side. Brilliant start for the Springboks. Johannes Pace says, Fassi, love the polls, Guru. Keep it up, says Christian. And Henk Pinar says, we were right, Guru. So that is an absolutely brilliant start for the Boks. First movement, going wide, gets the try up Apalila Fassi. The referee finally awards it, and Andre Pollard can kick a goal for us. We've had 5 minutes of this game, and what a start to Apalila's Springbok career. Peter stepped into drew in 2 defenders, and I really didn't think that Fassi was going to get there in the corner, but he did get it, and that's a brilliant try. Right, Andre Pollard right in the corner of the left-hand side is going to try and convert this kick. Right, let's see what happens with this one. It is going, and that is not going to go over. It's gone to the right of the post. So 5 points to 3, South Africa lead after 5 minutes of this game. Brilliant from the Springboks. Balls of Fuss is loving the commentary. Thank you so much, Balls Fuss. Right, is this the start that we needed? First try, Apalila Fassi in the corner. Restart now from Georgia. Let's see who's going to take this one. It's Franco Mostert. This time he controls it beautifully. Just outside of 22, South Africa's got possession about 10 meters from the left-hand touch line. Kobus Reinach waiting for this ball to come out. He is going to go to the air himself with a box kick over the top. Fassi and Mostert chasing after this one. And it's a knock backwards from Georgia. They've got it. The number 8 now taking it up to halfway for Georgia. Let's see what the Georgians can do with this one. Put the head down. Over halfway they go now. Comes back for Georgia. The big forwards just driving their way up. Like I said, I'm not going to try and pronounce too many of these names, guys. So it comes back now to the fly-off. Who's going to put it to the air for Georgia? Willie Leroux waiting for the ball. He gets it beautifully. And now South Africa can set this up about 5 meters out from the round 22. Kobus Reinach's got it. Gives it out to Trevor Nyakani, who puts his head down. Good little dart from him. And a penalty to South Africa. The Georgians not rolling away on this occasion. And Andre Pollard can thump this into touch for the Boks and set up a good attacking line-out. Great stuff from the Springboks. Not busting under pressure at all at the moment. Right, so the kick downfield from Andre Pollard is going to find touch right about on the 22-meter line of Georgia, and a great opportunity now for the Springboks. Will we see another try from him real soon? Fassi opening up his Springbok career with a try in the corner. And now Bonambi to throw this ball into the lineup for the Springboks. Who do you guys think is going to score the next try for the Boks? Will we go Apalila Fassi again, or will we see one of the other backline players scoring, or will it be one of the forwards? Bonambi with a throw in now. On the 22-meter line, here we go. Line out taken by Mostert. The maul has been formed. Kolisi's got it, gives it out to Bonambi at the back of the maul now. Penalty advantage to South Africa. Still going now, comes out Kobus Reinach, out to Francois Steyn. Andre Pollard loops around, gives it out to Speckman. Speckman just close short of the 22 now. Reinach again, gives it out to Willie Leroux. Man and ball on that occasion, gives it to Fassi. But the referee is calling them back for the penalty offside. Or not offside, but for disrupting the line out there. And a chance now for the Boks to go to the corner again. Wet Steiger says Krill is next. Brawler Fuss says forward strider Tue. Johannes Payne says Spekies. And Mahmoud says Bongi. Let's see who is going to be right, guys. Achilles says Fassi. Right, Pollard to go to the corner. Expecting maybe a maul try here from the Boks now. 5 meters out. Will we go for the driving maul? We saw with the previous one, Kobus Reinach opting to go to the back line really quickly. So let's see if we're going to have a maul from here. It should be interesting to see what happens with this one. Will we go for the driving maul, or will we go to the back line again? Elgin says Speckman is next. Achilles Bokker going to win by 30 plus. Let's see what's going to happen. Comes to Ebenezer. The maul has been formed by the Boks. The maul unfortunately goes down quickly, so now it needs to come out to the back line. Kobus Reinach waiting for the ball at the back of this run. And here they come. Francois Steyn puts his head down. Brought down really quickly now. Reinach. Out it goes to Kwagga Smith. But on the back foot is the Boks now. Kobus Reinach out to Trevor Nyakane. Now we're about 5 meters out from the try line again. Reinach now gives it out to Yebenetsabet, takes 2 defenders with him. Needs to come back quickly now. Reina. Out it goes to Peter Steff the Tway. He puts his head down about 10 meters out now the box. Reina to Francois Steyn. Steyn knocks it on. And it's advantage to Georgia now. They are going to try and run. There's now a scrum of it broken free. And here comes Georgia up to the 10-meter line. Gets the pass away. But it's miles forward. And the referee will call him surely back for... No, the referee says play on. So on halfway now, Georgia's got the ball. They are driving it up through the loose forwards now. Over halfway they go. The scrum half gives it out to number 7 now. Oh, good defense from Sia Khaleesi and Quibus Reina. Driving them back at the moment. Does it come back for Georgia? Yes, it will. And now they're having a run here through the line. Held up by Kwagga Smith and Moster there on the 10-meter line now. Can Georgia form some sort of attack? They have knocked it on, and now it's advantage to the Springboks on the 10-meter line. What can they do with this? Kwagga Smith driving forward. Now Quibus Reina with a little cross box kick over the top, chased by Speckman, but beautifully collected by Georgia just inside the round 22. And the scrub off Vasil Lopiazzi has been quite intriguing so far for this Georgian side. Right, Elgin said 25-10s, 74-10 is my prediction. Christian says 299 watching. Like and subscribe, guys. So the kick downfield from Georgia, not finding touch, and Willie Leroux with the up and under, but nobody chasing really after that. Francois Steyn now gets there and bundles Georgia into touch. Round about 5 meters out from the 22 of Georgia. Quickly thrown by Speckman. Will the referee allow it? Yes, he will. Willie Leroux with a little cross kick up down the field. Apalile Fassi chasing, but it goes into touch. 5 meters out from Georgia's try line. It's going to be a line out to Georgia, 5 meters out from their own try line. Right, so guys, we got about 11 and a half minutes gone in this game. South Africa leading by 5 points to 3. Defensive lineup coming up for Georgia now. 5 meters from their own try line. They've got it secured. Now they form a maul. They're going to try and drive South Africa at their own game here. Not really gaining any ground at the moment is Georgia. Still about 5 meters out from their own try line. Right on the right-hand side, 5 meters out from the right-hand touch line. Georgia waiting for this ball to come back for them. Have South Africa secured this ball on the ground? And it is going to be a scrum down to the Springboks. So Georgia unable to get that ball out. And now it's going to be a 5 meter scrum to the Springboks. 5 meters out from Georgia's try line. We've had 12 and a half minutes gone in this game. Great defensive display there from the Springboks. Just showing true grit there. And Elgin, will the match be on YouTube after? I'm not sure, Elgin. Maybe somebody will try and put it up, but they will get banned really quickly. So not the brightest of ideas to maybe try and put it on YouTube afterwards. So there's going to be a scrum down now to Georgia and a chance here for, it's going to be a scrum down to South Africa, 5 meters out, and a great opportunity to get another try going here. Can we get this going for us? Right, 5 meters out from the try line, and a great opportunity now for the Springboks to get this second try of this game. Let's see what's going to happen with this one. Quibus Reina feeds. Big scrum here from Georgia as well, but Kwagga Smith picks it up off the back. Steps inside. Nearly about 4 meters out now, the Springboks. Quibus Reina makes a little bit of a shamble there. Goes into the hands of Willie Leroux, roundabout on the 22-meter line now. Here comes Willie Leroux. Gives it back to, the ruck has been formed now. Quibus Reina up to Oxnard. Takes 3 defenders with him up to the 5-meter line. Here comes Quibus Reina. Francois Steyn again, trying to gain something over the advantage line, but driven back in a tackle and stolen by Georgia there. Great defense from them. And South Africa offside. It's going to be a penalty to Georgia. Round about 5 meters inside their own 22. And a little bit of a scuffle here between Etzebeth and some of Georgian players. It's the number 4 of Georgia, David, who has a little scuffle there with Eben Etzebeth. And he's still hanging on to them. 3 or 4 of the Georgian players now gripping on Eben Hetz a bit. But in the end of the day, it is going to be a penalty to Georgia, 5 meters inside their own 22. Just not working out at the moment. Georgia really good in defense at the moment, just keeping them out as far as possible at the moment. Right, the referee having a word with Kulisi and the captain of Georgia, the number 12, which is Merab Sharakatsi. So, yeah, anyway, penalty to Georgia, 5 meters inside the own 22, and a chance to clear this ball for them. Right. Just waiting on what the referee decision is. Guys, I'm going to be back in 1 second. Don't go anywhere. Right, guys, I'm back. Nothing missed. Georgia has kicked that into touch, and on halfway, it is the hooker now to throw this in for them. Here they come. Line out taken by Georgia now, and an opportunity with a little chip kick over the top, collected here by Jesse Creel. Under pressure from the number 13 of Georgia. About 5 meters out from their own 22 is the Springboks now. They do get this back. Cobus Reinhart's got it, and he's going to give it out to Bonambi, just outside the 22 at the moment. Right, Cobus Reinhardt waiting for that ball to come back to South Africa's side now. Will he go with the box kick? Yes, he does. It is going to be chased down by Apalile Fassi right around the 10-meter line. Beautifully collected by Georgia now. And an opportunity if they go wide here. Driving it up through the forwards, unfortunately for Georgia. Quick recycle ball now. Coming back for them. Now they're going with the back line, but too many forwards in the back line at the moment for Georgia. Still going to run about halfway. South Africa suffocating Georgia in defense at the moment. But another penalty coming for Georgia. Roundabout just inside their own half. And this isn't at altitude, so maybe they might think of going for goal from here. Well, clearly not. So the fly off decides that we've got this, we're going to kick this downfield into touch. So Henki Pinar says we're almost at 400 watching, but only 51 likes. So guys, press that like button and subscribe if you are new. We will be doing all the games live commentary on this channel. Right, Chris Seifeld says, bought Showmax Pro to watch the rugby. Turns out it's not available, and I ain't paying $900 for DSTV Premium. Yeah, it is a pity, man. That's why we're doing this live stream. I'm just trying to cover that subscription fee. So Georgia with the throw in on the 22-meter line now. Let's see if Georgia can hit back after South Africa's first try. Thrown in, beautifully collected by the forwards of Georgia. And now they're going to try and form a maul here. Roundabout on the 22-meter line, just 5 meters out from the left-hand touch line. And South Africa driving Georgia back in that one. Now it comes out to the inside center and captain of Georgia. 5 meters out from the 22 now. Can they do something with this? Another penalty coming for Georgia here. Knock on from the scrum half. And we are coming back for another penalty to Georgia. About 2 or 3 meters out from the 22. About 10 meters out from the left-hand touch line. And they are going for goal with this one. So chance here for Georgia to take the lead after 17 and a half minutes in this game. Will we see some Georgian magic today? Alvin Jacob says, it's crazy how when you played it earlier, Fassi scored on debut as well. Absolutely. Matambo says they say they are playing for the people, yet the people don't have access to the game, just like the World Cup final. Yeah, it is, unfortunately. And the fact that there's so many sponsors and stuff going on in rugby these days, only a handful of people will be able to watch it. And unless you don't have any subscription, you won't be able to watch it live. So it is now an opportunity for Georgia to take the lead after 18 minutes in this game. Will he be able to get this? It is about 5 meters out from the 22, 10 meters from the line, left hand upright, and that is going to be a beautiful kick from Georgia as they take the lead here after 18 and a half minutes. It's 6 points to 5 to Georgia, and it's all to play for now for South Africa. Can we hit back like we did in the first half? It's very important that we do strike back early on in this game now. The restart from Pollard has been won by South Africa now, but a little knock on from Franco Mostert, and it's going to be a scrum down to Georgia about 5 meters out from the 22-meter line. Another wasted opportunity there for the Springboks, unfortunately, not able to get hang on to that ball is Franco Mostert. So, yeah, let's see what's going to happen with the scrum down from Georgia. 5 meters out from their own 22. Siddiq, Colby and Faf not playing this game. No, they will be playing. I think maybe next week they will be available for that game. So scrum down now to Georgia. 5 meters out from their own 22. And a great opportunity for them to get out of their own 22 at this stage. Can South Africa come up with a big scrum here? We've seen the opening try of the game scored by Apalila Fassi in the left-hand corner. But since then, we've been struggling to get some points on the board. Free kick to Georgia from that scrum. South Africa scrumming inwards, and luckily only a free kick to Georgia. Will they opt to go for another scrum, or will they kick this downfield? Remember, it's not a penalty, only a free kick. So 20 minutes gone, and Georgia lead by 6 points to 5. Wendy asking, is Apiwa Janky still on a ban? So yes, he is out for 2 years, I think, or 3 years it might even be. Piet Venter says, jy gee goeie kommentaar, beter as niks, maar ek kan nie die game kykie. So really appreciate that comment as well, guys. This is for the viewers, guys. This is for the fans, not able to watch this. That is why I'm doing this, and I absolutely love doing it. Right, so they have decided to go for another scrum. Is Georgia 5 meters out from their own 22, so they're pretty confident against the South African scrum, which haven't really shown any grit so far. Right, let's see what happens with this one. Will there be a penalty somewhere down the line? Scrum feed there from Georgia, taken off the back by the number 8. Up he goes up to the 10-meter line. Good run here from the number 8. Now they're going to work it up with the forwards here. Great little work from Georgia's forwards now. They're really looking to take us on at the forward play. They're not going to the back line quite often. And now the scrum half is going to decide to go with the box kick into the air. And who's going to chase after this? Willie Leroux is underneath it. And beautifully taken by Willie Leroux. And he breaks away up to the 10-meter line. He goes, puts a little dab in. But unfortunately, it goes directly into touch. So it is going to be a line out to Georgia between the 10 and the 22 inside their own half. Great little breakaway from Willie Leroux there. Beautifully taken, first of all, and then he hit the little gap, but the kick, unfortunately, goes directly into touch. So, yeah, it is a pity, but it is going to be now a line out to Georgia between the 10 and the 22 of their own half. Great opportunity for Georgia today. They are leading this game, so yeah, let's see the throw-in coming from the hooker now of Georgia. It is taken beautifully by them, and they go to ground. Oh, the referee says, what is this now? Referee has given a penalty to Georgia. Interference in the lineup by Oxnashire, and another chance now for Georgia to hit this downfield and put the Springboks under tremendous pressure. You would expect Georgia to maybe give us a really good go up until halftime, but I do feel that South Africa will break away in the second half and run away with this game. But so far, Georgia has been pretty solid. They've done the work at line-out, they've done the work at scrum time, and they've really just slowed this game down to fit this sort of play at the moment. And I think it's frustrating the Boks at the moment. Nizam Abrams says, Georgian always play a very physical game. They overmaul, ruck scrums. We can hurt them from unstructured play. Absolutely. Like we've seen from that opening try from Fassi. Beautifully taken off the back from Georgia. The maul goes down almost immediately. So they will have to run this. Nienaber trying to disrupt that. Needs to be careful not to give away a penalty. Now Georgia comes again. Putting it down with the forwards here. Now they go, still working it with the forwards. They're going to do this all game long, and a penalty advantage coming their way. Springboks offside. Now a little dab through, but it's going to run into touch. But penalty to Georgia, roundabout between the 22-meter line and the 10-meter line, right in the middle of the field. Balls, the fuss says, don't seem like Rugby World Cup champions. It's still very early. A lot can happen in this game. So after 24 minutes, it is going to be Georgia with another attempt at goal. And yeah, they could take a 9-5 lead after 24 minutes. I wouldn't say they've been outplaying us. They've just done the basics right at the moment. And South Africa, discipline just not holding out at the moment. Right, guys, we need to be patient on this one. South Africa not doing too much wrong at the moment. Georgia's playing their game. They're doing the basics right at the moment. They're kicking right, they're scrumming right, they're mauling right, and they're doing their lineups right. So, and they're taking the ball up and protecting it nicely. So, from a South African point of view at the moment, I wouldn't say that South Africa are getting outplayed. It's just our discipline and a little bit of small errors at the moment that are keeping us away from leading this game. So the penalty from Georgia goes over. So 9-5 after 25 minutes. But I'm sure that we will be coming back real soon. Right, Jordan, well, are you South African? Yes, absolutely, I'm South African. Gio says, let's go Georgia. So we've got a Georgian fan here as well in the comment sections. The restart from Andre Pollard inside of 22. Taken by the fullback of Georgia, just controlling it beautifully. Is this Jordan side, not making too many mistakes. And now the scrum off, waiting for the ball at the back of this ruck. He's probably going to go with a box kick. Yep, he is going to go with the box kick. Chase down, let's see who's going to wait for this one. It is into the hands of Kwagga Smith. Steps one, still going is Kwagga Smith up to over the 10-meter line. Now needs support. Where is the scrum off? Where's Reinhardt? Not there. Nienaber at scrum off now. Gives it out to Franco Mostert. Now Reinhardt has got it. Gives it out to Peter Steftetway. He puts his head down. Support is there for the Springboks. Now Reinhardt. Andre Pollard. Out it goes for Nienaber. Oh, he's caught man and ball. And it's kicked forward by Georgia. But a little knock on there in the attempt to dislocate Billy LaRue in the tackle. So a little knock on from Georgia. And it's going to be a scrum down to the Springboks. Round about 5 meters inside the half of Georgia now. South Africa just need to keep patient. They're doing things right at the moment. The moment there's a little injury to the Georgian side. So Zalia says, well, there's clearly no hope for the Georgian fans in this group here today because it's beaming with South African supporters. So, yeah, it is what it is so far. The Springboks trailing 9-5 to Georgia. But it's not like we haven't had a really good opportunity to attack. So when we're going to get that ball, I'm sure when we cut out those little errors, we will start to dominate this game. But Georgia just doing the basics right at the moment. And yeah, it is what it is. So scrum down to South Africa, 5 meters inside the half of Georgia now. And let's see where this goes now. Right, scrum down to South Africa, just inside Georgia's half. It's taking its time to get underway again now. A little injury attendance to one of the Georgian players at the moment. We've got 12 minutes, round about, give or take 13, 14 minutes left in this first half. Right, South Africa needs to strike now. They need to strike hard. Not worried just yet. Charlton January asking, where is Colby? So I think he will be playing next week, Charlton. Right, the scrum feed from South Africa. Kwagga Smith takes it off the back. Here they come again. Francois Steyn bashing his way up here for South Africa now. Taken down by two Georgian defenders. Now Kobus Reina out to Peter Steph the Tway. Great defense from Georgia, pushing South Africa backwards at the moment. Round about on halfway now. Nienaber still trying to dart his way forward. Just setting it up nicely for South Africa. Reina out it goes to Pollard, who's going to go to the air now. Who's chasing after this? Apalile Fassi is chasing, but beautifully collected by Georgia. But a loose pass here from them, and under pressure they are. Roundabout on their own 22 is Georgia now. Can South Africa get this ball now? No, they can't. It comes back to Georgia, and great cover there from the Georgian players. Now they're just going to bash it up with the forwards again. Just outside their own 22 is Georgia, right in the middle of the field. Surely the number 9 is going to kick this one, and he goes with the box kick over the top, straight down the middle. Chased beautifully by their team, and it got it back is Georgia. It is in the hands of the captain, roundabout on the 10-meter line, inside their own half, 2 meters from the right-hand touch line. Georgia's got possession now. Here they come with the big forwards again. Oh, and Trevor Nyakani makes a brilliant tackle and dislodges that ball. So it's going to be a scrum down to South Africa. And Trevor Nyakani has stayed down after that tackle. But great work from him, dislocating that ball out of the Georgian hand. And this might be a great opportunity now for South Africa. Roundabout between the 10-meter line and the 22. It is going to be now a scrum down to the Springboks. And a great opportunity now for the Springboks to get some more points. Right, what can we do with this one, guys? Can South Africa get another try here with about 11 minutes to go in this first half? What a tackle, says Bertie, and agreed on that. Right, so looks like Trevor Nyakani might be going for a HIA test here. Yep, they are going to go and check him out real quickly. So it looks like it is going to be now Frans Malherbe who's going to come onto the field. The Kiwi lads says, hey mate, how's it going? Kiwi lads, aren't you doing the live stream as well? Right, so just let me know there. It is going to be Trevor Nyakani now going for a HIA test. Right, 9 points to 5. Georgia lead with about 11 minutes to go in this first half. Malherbe now on in the place of Trevor Nyakani. And a great opportunity right in the middle of the field, about between the 10 and the 22-meter line. Can South Africa get a try going here for them? Right, Wetsy Tiger says, go Bokke. Sy leer dit toe jy net Sabet. Dis wat jy noem 'n man. Yep. Marius says, how's it here from Ireland? I was, but DSTV very laggy with my VPN. Sorry about that, man. So, yeah, it is now scrum to South Africa, and it's Kwagga Smith controlling it at the back. Now gives it out to Andre Pollard. Andre Pollard goes straight, trying to straighten the line. Now, Kobus Reina, 5 meters out from the 22. Here comes the Springboks. Nienaber held up in a tackle here. Let's be careful not to give away the ball. Needs support now. Kobus Reina, out it goes to Francois Steyn. Gives it out to Bongi Bunambi. Quick recycle ball from Kobus Reina. Out it goes to Francois Steyn with a little cross kick into the hands of Speckman. Speckman over the 22. Here it goes. Needs some support now. Gets it from South Africa now. Reina. Out it goes to Mostert. Andre Pollard loops around. Here comes Valileru. Puts it to the boot again. Apalile Fassi chasing, but it goes out directly into touch. So too many kicking from South Africa at the moment. They need to keep this ball in their hands. Right, so it's going to be a line out, roundabout on the 22-meter line here for Georgia. South Africa kicking too much at the moment. They need to keep this ball in hand and work from there. Sportswits HD, crazy to see how many viewers. Well deserved. Thank you, Sportswits HD. Likona Bull says, can I please get a shout out? So there you go. Likona Bull, there's your shout out. Right, throw in coming from Georgia. It looks like it's been stolen by the Springboks. Will we get this ball? No, we won't. It's a little knock on. So it's going to be a scrum down on the 22-meter line for Georgia with about 9 minutes to go in this first half. Crazy stuff going on at the moment. Who would have felt or who would have thought that South Africa would be trailing by 9 points to 5 with just about 9 minutes to go in this first half? It's ridiculous at the moment. Right, it is going to be a scrum down now to Georgia, just outside their own 22, and a great opportunity for them to get out of their own 22. Right, guys, we haven't given up. Let's go to the voting line real quickly. I didn't even put Georgia for a win today. That's how confident I was about the Springboks actually winning this game. So 500 views says South Africa to win by more than 25 points, 46%. But at the moment, we're struggling for dear life. A big scrum here from the Springboks, and a penalty comes our way. And great opportunity now. We need to get points before halftime, and surely we can't go for goal from here. We need to put this into touch, set up the line out, and go for the try from here. Big scrum from Nienaber and Oxnashire there. Brilliant pressure on the Georgian side, and they will think twice before they go for another scrum. Right, so what have South Africa decided to do? They are going to go for touch here, and Andre Pollard puts it into touch 5 meters out. Here we come. Great opportunity now to get a try here for the Springboks. 5 meters out on a left-hand touch line. South Africa with an opportunity and a line out coming. Will we set up the maul and drive this over? Who do you guys think is going to score the next try? Will it be a forward try or will it be a backline try? About 7 or 8 meters out now. Mostert takes it for the box, controlled at the back here by South Africa. Now they start to go forward. The maul has gone down. Penalty advantage. Cobus Reynard out to Francois Steyn. Gives it out to Willie Leroux. Long skip pass. Terrible pass to Spekman. Now loops around his Willie, but he can't get it up. Alile Fassi's got it, but the referee's calling them back for another penalty. Not looking good from the Springboks backline at the moment. Too many errors coming our way. Tristan says, why all the knock-ons? Greeting from Dispatch. Yes, absolutely. We're seeing maybe a little bit of over-eagerness from the Springboks at the moment. 5 meters out from the try line now. They're going to try and set up the maul again. Georgia are leading by 9 points to 5 at the moment. Will we be able to get a try here before half-time? We still got about seven minutes left in this first half. Bongi Bonambi throws to Mostert, setting up the maul again. Here controlled at the back by Bonambi now. Not going forward at all is the Springboks. Now he needs to go loose. He breaks free of the back. Another penalty coming for the Boks. Cobus Reynard waiting for it. 5 meters out. Goes to Francois Steyn. He's going to try and bundle his way through the middle. Nearly got through there is Francois Steyn now. More Andre Pollard. Andre Pollard over the try line. Right on the goalpost. Has he got it down or has he been held up? Andre Pollard is over the try line, but did he ground that ball against the post or not? The referee is going to go up to the TMO. If it's no try, we are going to come back for yet another penalty. But I'm not sure. It doesn't look like Andre Pollard is too confident that he got that down. So, yeah, let's see. Decision time for the TMO. Let's see, first of all, what the referee's decision is, because that will have an influence of how the TMO will decide this. Is it on-field try or no try? Let's see what the TMO decides on this one. Right, Andre Pollard dashing there, taking, well, 2 defenders with him on that charge. And surely if that post wasn't in his way, he would have scored the try regardless. Yeah, that looks like try time to South Africa. Momentum takes him over the try line. Whitewash, no defender inside under the ball. So that should be try time to South Africa, depending on what the referee called on-field or off-field or no try. Because if it's on-field decision try, then they need to find a reason why not to award the try. And from this angle, it looks pretty clear that Andre Pollard has gone over the try line and scored that try. Right, please remind us, what are the pitch and weather like today? Well, it's not bad. It's perfect weather here at Loftus Versfeld. So, Dr. Jack, if that gives you any idea. So the referee couldn't see any grounding, but I'm sure that this try will be awarded. Let's see what they decide here. Taking their time with the decision here, regardless. Ooh, that's a big call. No try. Andre Pollard held up in the tackle, says the TMO. So we are coming back for a penalty now for South Africa. And the referee now having a talk with the captain of Georgia. The captain for the Georgian side is, let's see, Sharagatsi, the number 12 inside center. So South Africa is going to kick this into touch again and try and set this up. Roger Foster's, they are playing at Loftus Versfeld. Achilles says, near Wimmy, only 32. Absolutely no Wim this side. So Pollard is going to put this into touch here, 5 meters out again. And yeah, let's see. Flashbacks of 2015 World Cup against Japan. I don't think so. Let's hope it's not like that. Right, so the referee or the TMO decided no try and a penalty to South Africa, 5 meters out. Bonambi with the throw into this lineup. Can South Africa strike before half-time? 6.5 minutes to go. The maul has been formed again by South Africa, and now is starting to move forward. This is looking a lot better, and a penalty advantage coming to South Africa, collapsing it again. And surely there must be a yellow card coming as well. Francois Steyn takes it up for the Boks. 5 meters out, right in the middle of the field. Here they come again as the Springboks. A little knock on, and we're coming back for another penalty. Eben Etzebeth knocking that ball on, and here comes the yellow card for Georgia. Let's see the number first of all. Who's getting the yellow card here? The referee's patience running out here, and a yellow card. It is to, let's see who the number is. Can't clearly see who it is, but it is now confirmed. The number 7, Becca Saganatsi, who gets the yellow card for Georgia. And South Africa surely must go for touch again. Right, what a game we've had. Georgia leading here with 6 minutes to go in this first half. The line-out set up again, and they've done well to disrupt us at maul time, but they now pay the price with a yellow card. Zayla says, Eben, ek hardloop duidelik deur sy gedagtes. Well, we've got a super fan for Eben Etzebeth here, Zayla. The throw in from Bonambi now. Let's see where it's going to go. It goes to Kwagga Smith this time round. Not your normal line-out jumper, though. And it's taken at the back by Bonambi. Now we're driving this forward. And surely there will be no stopping us this time round. Somehow they've managed to disrupt us again. But Bonambi do get the try for South Africa. And after 35 minutes gone, we finally take the lead in this game again. Bongi Bonambi gets the try for the Boks. And we can breathe a sigh of relief at the moment. 5 minutes to go in this first half. South Africa gets the try after trying really, really hard. And I always expected Georgia to come up with a massive game in this first half, but surely we will run away with this in the second half. There's no way Georgia can keep up with us here. Right, great stuff from the Springboks at the moment. JP says would be interesting to see how the British tackles, scrums, and breakdowns. Well, let's see. We're a few weeks away from that. So Andre Pollard with the conversion now, and he's got it through. So 12 points to 9. South Africa lead Georgia here with 4 minutes to go in this first half. Incredible stuff from Georgia, keeping South Africa out at all costs. Too many handling errors and a little bit too many kicking from the Springboks at the moment, but definitely the stronger of the two sides. Right, so it's going to be a restart now. Remember, Georgia's got a yellow card for the next 8 minutes still in this game. Right. It is going to be restarted now by Georgia here on halfway. Can they get something before halftime, or will South Africa be able to keep this lead going into halftime? Taken by Billy Leroux, just outside of 22, right in the middle of the field. Here we come. Kobus Reinach out to Yebenetsabet. Just on the 22-meter line now. South Africa's got this. Can they get this? Clear this ball. Kobus Reinach waiting for it. Gives it out to Andre Pollard. Andre Pollard, they're going to run this. Billy Leroux now. Jesse Kriel gives it. Oh, he throws the dummy. Gives it out to Apalila Fassi. Puts it to the boot. Here they come again. It's Kobus Reinach. Reinach's got it. Can he go all the way? Surely he can. Under the post is Kobus Reinach. And South Africa gets another try here. Brilliant stuff from the Boks. Great kick ahead from Apalila Fassi. Beautifully collected by Kobus Reinach. And that's his 7th international career try. Brilliant stuff from the Boks. Absolutely brilliant. After all that pressure, we're finally getting to go on the attack and score some tries. Jesse Kriel did just enough to hold on. Apalila Fassi did well to keep hold of that ball. The little dab ahead. And Kobus Reinach, with too much pace, gets the try for the Springboks under the posts. Great stuff here. And now we can really just take a little breather and relax just a little bit. 19 points to 9 with 2 minutes to go in this first half. After all that pressure, we now finally get going in this game. What a take from Apalila Fassi there. That pass from Jesse Kriel wasn't the best ever, but he managed to get it away. And that is a super try from the Boks. Yeah, we will see the wall maybe break down now from Georgia. 19 points to 9 it is with 2 minutes to go in this first half. Wynand van Zyl says, dankie Rugby Guru. Ek is op pad na Poland op die Duitse Autobahn. No problem, mate. Right, so the restart now taken by Franco Mostert just outside the 22, about 10 meters out from the left-hand touchline. Kobus Reinach controlling it at the back of this one for the Boks now. He is going to go with a little box kick over the top and into the air it goes. Apalila Fassi's got it for the Boks on the 10-meter line. Now can South Africa spread it wide again. Andre Pollard, out it goes to Billy Leroux, to Peter Steph the Toy. He's going to straighten the line. Over halfway goes Peter Steph the Toy. Back inside to Kobus Reinach, but unfortunately he knocks it on. And now a chance here for Georgia, just outside their own 22. They're going to go on the attack now. They are going to try and settle this down just before halftime. Who scored the previous try, says Serdix? It was Apalila Fassi. Well, no, it was Bongi Bonambi who got the try. So Kobus Reinach down injured at the moment, and this doesn't look good for him. We talked about injuries before the British and Irish Lions Test Series, and it looks like Kobus Reinach is going to be our first victim of injury today. Right, let's see if he's going to stand up after that. The pass from Peter Steph the Toy was a miracle pass, so it was difficult to get hold of it. The pass went away. He tried to catch it one-handed, was Kobus Reinach, and then got absolutely smashed in the tackle by his opposite number. There could be an argument that he got tackled without arms. It might have been a shoulder charge here from Georgia, and I think the referee are having a look at this right now. So this could be more trouble now for Georgia as well. Right, George says, Mr. Burt, who made the last strike was Bonambi. Well, it was, first of all, Bonambi who scored, and then it was again a beautiful try from Kobus Reinach. So he has stood up now, and in fact, it is a penalty against South Africa here for a high tackle from Willie Leroux. So on a 10-meter line, basically inside Georgia half, they are going to kick this downfield and into touch. So with 30 seconds to go in this first half, it is going to be Georgia on the attack. Good to see Kobus Reinach not suffering too badly from that injury. And it's going to be a line out to Georgia, roundabout on the 10-meter line inside South Africa's half. Rutenda says, special shout out to the Rugby Guru. You got this. Thank you, Rutenda. Right, throw in from Georgia, been overthrown, but it's been collected by them as well. And here they come. Oh, good run here from Georgia, just 5 meters out from the 22, the number 8 pick and go. Beautiful run here from the number 8 of Georgia over the 22-meter line. He goes. Will there be an opportunity for Georgia to score here on the stroke of halftime? The ball has been formed from Georgia. If this ball goes down, it's going to be a scrum down. Will it come back for Georgia? They're trying to look to get this. Yes, they will. So another chance now for Georgia. It comes back. They're going to go for a drop goal here. And a kick is, let's see if it's gone over. No, it's not. It's gone to the right. And that is going to be halftime. 19 points to 9. South Africa lead here at halftime. And what a challenge from the Georgian side. Strong, doing the basics right. South Africa under pressure. Not, maybe guilty of not doing the basics right at the moment. Too many errors, too many little knock-ons. Kicking when they don't need to be kicking. But overall, a good defensive display from South Africa, keeping Georgia out. So not too worried. It is a 10-point lead at halftime. 3 tries already from South Africa, although Georgia are giving us a massive run for our money here today. It's been one of those games that you really, really have to watch to see how good this Georgian side has been. Which says we need a good strategy for the second half. Absolutely. Mark Bromfield, Guru, Georgia came to play. Absolutely. They're doing a great job at the moment as Georgia. And like I said, you need to watch this game to appreciate the effort from this Georgian side. Because although South Africa has had those little knock-ons, they've had those kicks that they needed to keep in hand, this Georgian side has been brilliant. They've really played really well so far. They've done the basics right. Their scrums have been good. Their lineouts have been good. They've been taking it on where they're strong through their forwards. South Africa has been doing the defending pretty well. You can't ask of the Boks to steal every ball on the ground, but we need to cut out those little areas, and we've looked really dangerous when we've had ball in hand and spread it wide. So maybe if we want to really destroy Georgia today, we will have to look to maybe go a little bit more to the back line, keep that ball in hand, and not disappoint on those little errors that we are making at the moment. 11J said, I'm so stressed. Keith LaRue says, we need to stick to the basics. And Zalia asking Guru, yes, unfortunately, Zalia, I do have a wife. So Mplay says, new prediction, 47-12, South Africa to win. 11J said, has made the first donation, guys, of the evening, a $5 donation. So thank you so much, 11J said, for that donation as well. That will help quite a lot. Marcel says, Mr. Guru, what is your prediction? So I'm going to stick with South Africa to run away with it in the second half, maybe add another 20 to 30 points to that 10-point lead at the moment. So, it's going to be interesting to see where we end up at the moment. Jordan Wells says, I'm your biggest fan. Thank you, Jordan. Really appreciate the support, man. And Jordan Wells says, please, I will give you 50,000. Goodness gracious, Jordan. If that can happen, I will really be appreciated. But, great stuff here, guys. Bertie says 144 likes so far, guys. So smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Barry Green says £5 it is. Yes, that's around about 100 Rand in South African Rand. 11J says 144 likes. Zalia, unfortunately. Keith LaRue says, Guru, you can't say unfortunately. Probably came out wrong there, guys. Maybe I have to rephrase it a little bit. Elgin says, South Africa 25-17 is his prediction. Retenda says, it shows the boys are winning this one since 2019. Wolf Whisper just came back to see how we're doing. George says, I think it will end in 36-20. Then what else? Smitty Toilet says, hey, bro, I'll go with the Boks to win regardless. Brad H says, Georgia have tough forwards, but that's them. Done in second half will be light out for us. Absolutely, I think we're going to run away with this in the second half. Definitely looking forward to it and see how we're going to do with it. MCMN says, just subscribe. Thank you so much. Kevin Boff says 62 points to 9. Jordan Whale, tell all my friends about you. Thank you so much, Jordan. Go Boca. Mark Bromfield says the impact players will make a difference when they do come on. So let's quickly have a look. Let's see quickly what the bench looked like for South Africa. So Malcolm Mark, Steven Kitsel, Frans Malherbe, Marvin Orie, Jasper Wiese, Herschel Jantjies, Elton Jantjies, Damien Willemse. So expect, if this game goes to be an open flowing game, expect the likes of Herschel Jantjies, Willemse, Jasper Wiese, and Malcolm Marks to have a really big jolt with this one as well. So can't wait to see what this bench will bring. It's not the bomb squad, but we will get there eventually. So, guys, I'm just going to take a 5-minute break. Don't go anywhere. We will be back for the second half in just a couple of minutes. I'm just going to fill up the lungs, fill up the glass, and I will be back for the second half. So please don't go anywhere. Right, guys, we are back for the second half here, and it's going to be a really, really interesting second half. We've seen a few good tries from the Springboks, 3 in total. Let's see if we can line this up real quickly for you guys. Right, here we go. So this is how it's been going so far. An early penalty from Absanatsi for Georgia in the 2nd minute. Then a try from Fassi. Then 2 penalties from Absanatsi in the 18th and the 24th minute. A try by Bongi Bunambi in the 34th minute, converted by Pollard. then a yellow card in the 36th minute by Georgia, and then a try by Cobus Reinach in the 36th minute converted by Pollard. So that has been the story of the first half. Like I said, you guys have to watch this live to appreciate the way Georgia's come out at the Boks here in this game. If you guys look at the scoreboard, you would probably think, why is South Africa only leading by 19 points to 9? But yeah, it's been a massive, massive onslaught from Georgia in this first half. And we'll have to see what happens in the second half. Andre Warren says, can't wait to see Jasper Wiese on the field. And yeah, definitely. We are looking at a massive, massive game here in the second half. Janico says, Guru fan formaat, genoeg wyn in the lockdown on se droebek. Yeah, I probably stocked up just before lockdown started, so I'm sorted out. Right, so let's see some more ones. Chopper Lavendal Direvia. Smitty Toilet says, Springboks at full steam, thumped New Zealand 3 times in 1 year. I think you're referring back to 2009, it is, Smitty Toilet, if I'm not wrong. Then Mad Dragon Productions says, Georgia looking good. The test will come down, or will come after 60 minutes to see if they can hold out the fatigue. So I don't think that they will be able to hold on, Mad Dragon. They played their hearts out in the first half. And like I said, you have to watch this game to appreciate the effort from Georgia today. Elgin says, not as good as 2019, but good. So remember, we still got a couple of players not playing today. The likes of Mapimpi, the likes of Cheslin Colby, the likes of Lekanya likes of Dwayne Vermeulen, Louis de Jager not playing, Kitshoff not starting. So still plenty of guys left in that Springbok lineup to come back. Smitty Toilet says, what's your All Blacks versus Tonga prediction? Got the All Blacks at 83 points to 12. So taking in consideration, guys, I think the All Blacks could wrap up 100 points tomorrow. I don't know. We will have to see if anything happens from that. But yeah, I think a massive, massive, massive effort from Tonga will be needed if they're going to come any chance of making it. Zalia asking, speel jy by Nienaber? Yeah, he is playing. Smitty Doyle expect it to be a slightly closer. Your thoughts on LaRue so far? 11J said, I think LaRue has been quite good at fullback. He's taken the balls quite nicely. He's had a few good runs. He's made maybe a few unnecessary kicks down the line. But yeah, we'll probably wait and see how the second half is going to work out. MCN Productions says second half is going to be a breeze. Well, we thought it was going to be a breeze all day long, and it's not been the case today. In place says, I called Fassi in 2019 to be an Alistair or an all-star, and so far he is reminding me of Yankee. No, absolutely brilliant debut from Apalila Fassi. He's done absolutely nothing wrong so far. And then Edward Reed says, Georgia suck. Well, they don't suck, Edward. They played really, really well so far, and absolutely brilliant display from the Georgian side. Gareth Mason has made a 70 Rand donation, guys. Thank you so much. Coming from another rugby YouTuber. Go check out his channel as well. Massive YouTuber with over 20,000 subscribers. Saying respect one tuber to another. Love you, Grove, mate. Keep shining. Thank you so much, Gareth. Really appreciate that as well. Right, let's see. Elgin says, me too. Great stuff. Boks, Tabiso, then Smitty Toilet. Springboks were holding the Tri-Nation Rugby World Cup and the Lions Tour along with the Freedom Cup in 2009. Yeah, that is quite right. You are right, Smitty Toilet. You're doing great research on that one. Great Springbok side in 2009. Edwin says, shut up. Nahim Princess, where can I live stream? Unfortunately, you won't find it on YouTube, guys. You'll have to have the paid subscription. Rugby Pass, Sky Sport, Super Sport, all those guys to have subscriptions. Tristan says All Blacks will definitely obliterate Tonga. Absolutely. Smitty Toilet says the Tonga team, Mitri 10 level. And Let's see where we go now. The boss junior says that even as Lisbon Boks meer as rugby pak gaat speler. So Edwin, I'm going to block you for that comment that you just left. So any bad comments, guys, I will block you on this channel. We don't need any negative vibes here going. Good vibes only. Like Super says, Oxnashire, good vibes. Janice Oren says, come on, Bokke, my heart beat green. So we are almost there at the end of half time. We will be doing the second half real soon. Patty says 172 likes. This is awesome. Come on, guys, press that like button. 536 viewers at the moment. Just press that like button. It will cost you nothing. Mira Paranormal says Georgia will win. Well, we'll have to wait and see there, Mira. Smitty says, always enjoy waking up early to watch the Springbok, especially with the early All Black games as well. Then Elgin says, watch ETV Sport is going to show the try. All right, that is good. Achilles says, yeah, there it is. I did block Edwin there, Achilles. So no problem at all. Tristan Ari says, Mohanga will make the Springbok look like children, amateurs on the field. So Mohanga is the best player in the world rugby, and he's been our Achilles heel for so many times previously, Tristan. So I don't disagree with you there. Janico says, under Ian Foster, the All Blacks are not the same anymore. The smaller side are not scared of the big guns anymore. So that's about it, what I have for the comment section, guys. So we are now going to go back live for this game. It is going to be 100 Pollard to get the second half underway for us. Right, here we go for the second half, guys. It is all to play for in the second half. It is kicked off, and a little bit of a disruption there from the Boks, but they knocked it on, and Georgia's got it inside their own 22 at the moment. Controlling it nicely at the back is the scrum half for Georgia. It is going to come back for them now, and it probably will go with the Boks kick over the top here, and they do so. Now the chase is on. Who is going to get this? It goes out into touch, and it's going to find touch between the 22 and the 10-meter line inside Georgia half. So great opportunity here for the Springboks now. Just about a minute into the second half. Marvin Uri already on the field here for the Springboks. So it's interesting to see who he replaced. Maybe Etzebeth or Franco Mostert. Marcel here says, Mr. Guru, best commentator by far. Thank you so much for that comment as well. So Bonambi to throw this in. It's Etzebeth who's left the field. So Marvin Uri on the field for Kevin Etzebeth. I'm not sure whether it's an injury or whether it's just a tactical replacement for the second half. But we will have to wait and see maybe later what the call was on that. Right, Bonambi with a throw into this lineup. He is going to try to go to Kwagga Smith, but Georgia's stolen this. And here they come now. They're going to try and run this up through the captain. Just about 5 meters out from their own 22 now. The big forwards putting their heads down, but the Springbok defense solid at the moment. Not allowing any Georgian players out or free at the moment at all. It is going to be another box kick coming up from the Georgian number 9 as he puts it high into the air, chased down. Willie Leroux gets it on the halfway line for the Boks. Kobus Reinach in position for the Boks. Comes out to Peter Steph the Tway. Puts his head down right on the halfway now, Springboks. Andre Pollard out to Trevor Nyakane. Over halfway he goes. Reinach, quick possession, now changes the direction. Going on his own here. Now 2 meters inside the half of the Georgians now. Peter Steph the Tway on the outside. Putting his head down, held up beautifully by the Georgian defense. And will that ball be out? It does come back to the South African side. Roundabout on the 10-meter line now. Oxnashire out to Andre Pollard. Andre Pollard to Jesse Krill. Jesse Krill switching inside with Francois Steyn. Francois Steyn breaks through the middle up to the 22-meter line. He goes. Needs quick ball now, South Africa, but it's going to be a penalty to Georgia. Holding on the ground is Francois Steyn, and a beautiful, beautiful counter from the fullback of Georgia. It is the fullback, Niasvili, who gets the penalty for Georgia after 3 minutes in the second half. So Georgia do survive the onslaught from the Boks. The Boks seriously looking dangerous when they do get the ball out wide. Achilles says Guru first, Gareth second, Kiwi third. Thank you so much for that one, Achilles. Really appreciate it as well. Achilles Morris, thank you for subscribing. Tuning in from Durban, says Arki. And Tristan says, I beg to differ. So, sorry, but Kiwi Lads are the best commentator on YouTube. You are number 2. No problem, Tristan. It is everybody's own taste to whether who the best is. But Kiwi Lads is an absolutely brilliant commentator as well. Right, so there's going to be a line-out roundabout on halfway now for Georgia. And they've made their first replacement. Chukka Setsi on for Brefatsi. So the lineup is not going to be, well, they're going to play on here for the referee. Was going to blow for a skew throw in, but Georgia in the meantime has had a run here down the middle, but knock on here from the replacement hooker, and it's going to be a scrum down to South Africa about 5 meters out from their own 22. South Africa needs to be careful not to give Georgia too much free space. A set piece move there from Georgia, nearly working out brilliantly for them. Right, so let's see what's going to happen with this one, guys. So there's going to be a line out about 5 meters out from the South African 22. Will we be able to get this into touch inside the half of Georgia, or will we run it from here? Who knows? Bongi Manambi with a throw into this line out. Let's see what's going to happen. Finds Franco Mostert at the back now. Good set there from the Springboks. And a penalty to the Boks here. Georgia infringing there in the line-out. So a chance for Andre Pollard to pump this downfield and get us into a good attacking position. Right, we've had about 4 minutes in this second half, 5 minutes in the second half. And Andre Pollard kicks this downfield. And not sure where he found touch. Let's see. Right, it's going to find touch roundabout on the 10-meter line inside Georgian half, and a chance for the Boks now on the left-hand side of the field. Can South Africa hit back and get another try here? Bongi Benambi with the throw into this line on the 10-meter line. Let's see what happens with this one. Marvin Wuri takes it at the back beautifully, and the maul has been formed by South Africa. Great counter shot from Georgia. Just disrupting this maul from the Boks. Are we going to move forward now? Now we start to move forward is the Boks. Slowly but surely trying to work our way up through the middle. Here we come up to the 10-meter line again. Now a big maul from South Africa. Just annihilating this Georgian maul at the moment. Now it goes down. Kobus Reina. Out it goes to Francois Steyn. Held up beautifully on the 10-meter line right on the middle of the field. Now comes out to Marvin Wuri. Needs support though. Is the Springboks. Does come back now. Kobus Reina. Out to Trevor Nyakane. He puts his head down just over the 10-meter line. Now comes Vali Leroux. Tackled by 2 Georgian defenders on the 10-meter line. Kobus Reina back to Franco Mostert. The Georgian defense is brutal at the moment. 5 phases already from the Boks. Comes back to Jesse Krill. He's going to try and attack the line. Held up in the tackle there by Georgia. And finally comes to ground as South Africa. Still on the 10-meter line. Not gaining any ground now. Trevor Nyakane. Penalty offside for South Africa. Advantage now. Kobus Reina out to Andre Pollard. Gives it out to Vali Leroux. Sia Khaleesi over the 10-meter line. He goes. Roscoe Speckman back to Marvin Wuri now. Puts his head down. Not gaining too much ground. It's the Boks at the moment. Now Reina back to Andre Pollard. Pollard out to Jesse Kriel now. Francois Steyn. Francois Steyn skip pass out to Apelile Fassi. Just outside of 22 now the Boks here. 5 meters from the left-hand touchline. Kobus Reina. Andre Pollard out to Marvin. Little offload to Bonambi. Out wide we go. The pass not a good one to Sia Khaleesi. But still we come. Inside of 22 now. South Africa. My boys want to disappear on me, guys. So South Africa on the attack inside the 22 now. But we're coming back for a penalty. And maybe time to clear my throat. Wow. What a passage of play there. And great defense from Georgia. Just keeping the Springboks out at all costs at the moment. Right, Keith LaRue says that's better. Shelton, thank you, Guru. No problem. Right, so we are going to have a penalty to the Springboks roundabout on the 10-meter line inside George's half. And Andre Pollard is going to kick this into touch for the Springboks. And he's going to find touch 5 meters out from the try line. That is an absolutely brilliant kick from Andre Pollard. Right, can we get something going here for the Springboks? Can South Africa get another try? Who's going to score the try, guys? Will it be South Africa, or will it be the forwards, or will it be the back line? You decide. Right, let's see. Bongi Manambi with the throw into this line out taken by Mostert. Here we come, 5 meters out from the try line. Somehow Georgia keeps disrupting our balls, and now Bongi Manambi breaks off from that ball. Now Cobus Reinach. Out it goes to Francois Steyn, puts his head down. Not going to get over the try line. Penalty advantage coming again. Now Trevor Nyakani, 5 meters out, right in the middle of the field. Now Reinach gives it out to Benambi again. 2 meters out now the box. Can they get a try going here for them? Cobus Reinach, slow possession coming. Now Franco Mostert puts his head down. Reinach again. Kwagga Smith. Kwagga Smith supported by Siya Kolisi. 3 meters out now, and it's going to be a penalty to South Africa. Not enough support there, and turnover by Georgia, but we are coming back for another penalty to the Springboks. Victor says, great commentary. A call Pierre would do, get rid of the first. Well, definitely. Jonas says, well done, Rugby Guru. Great commentary. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate all these comments. And penalty right in front of the post, and it looks like Malherbe, Marks, and Kitshoff now coming on for the Springboks here. And that is big replacements. That's part of the bomb squad, surely. Nicodemus says, excellent commentary. Thank you, guys. Really, really appreciate this. So with 10 minutes gone in the second half, it is now a penalty to South Africa, 5 meters out from the try line. Can we get another try and maybe open the floodgates here in this game? Right, so all those replacements now. Bongi Benambi, Trevor Nyakani, and Oxnashire going off the field. Great games from all three of these players. No mistakes from either one of them. Really good game from them. Archie Surf Dog says, bomb squad time, kaboom. Let's see what these guys can do. 19 points to 9, 10 minutes gone in the second half. Keith LaRue says, now they must scrum. Let's see, with 10 minutes gone in the second half, Georgian defense have been absolutely brilliant in this game. First half they attacked, second half they're defending for dear life. Will we see something special from South Africa now? Will they go for a pushover try maybe? Who knows? There is currently an injury down for Georgia, so we're just waiting for that to be attended to. And we will be back in this one. So let's see how many votes we've got here, guys. We're going to up 1,000 nearly, with South Africa winning by more than 25 points is the call so far. 761 votes so far. 44% says South Africa by more than 25. 22 saying 20 points. 17 says 15 points. And 16% says 10 points. Say your say in the poll. And let me know who do you think, or by how much do you think we're going to win this game. Right, so 29 minutes to go in this game. It's 19 points to 9, and the scrum is getting reset as well. Corinne Mellon says, shut up to my man. Let us see the scrum, says Patrick. In places, I think Tonga will have a go at the All Blacks in the first half, but then the All Blacks will come back and win 82-17. Goodness. Yeah, it is going to be a big score, unfortunately. Right, so here we go with the scrum, guys. 5 meters out from the try line. Cobus Reinach to feed this to the scrum. Big scrum here from South Africa, but the referee's going to call him for another reset scrum here. Georgia standing the man at the moment, doing a great job with it as well. So they have wasted a couple of minutes in this game. So we're going to have another reset scrum real quickly. Right, so no more changes that I've seen come on so far. Just likes of kits of Malcolm Marks and Malherbe and then Marvin Uri so far for the Springboks. 5 meters out from the try line, South Africa now with a scrum down. Roundabout right in the middle of the field, so they can go left or right with this one. Quibus ran out to feet. And another scrum goes down and a penalty to South Africa. But regardless, we already went for the scrum from a penalty. So let's see if South Africa is going to have another scrum here. Valuable time getting wasted at the moment with all these scrums at the moment. Terry Patton says a pushover try for South Africa will do. And yeah, Jonathan Atwell says good vibes, good vibes. Marcel Cillier says Francois Steyn going to score now. So who do you guys think is going to win it? Oh, who's going to score the next try for the Springboks? Will it be Francois Steyn or who do you guys think is going to get it? Eduardo says great commentary all the way from Australia. Thank you, Eduardo, for that comment as well. Who's going to score the next try for the Boks? 5 meters out from the try line. Here it's the feed from Quibus Reinach now. Big scrum coming from South Africa. Big, big, big. Another penalty advantage. Here they come. Will we get it? No, the referee blows on the whistle. And it is going to be, let's see if there's going to be another yellow card coming for Georgia now. The referee Artok going to call players out now. Let's see. Just talking to the captain now. Just telling them no more from here on. Talk to your players. Otherwise, we will be getting another one. Let's see. Adele Nietling says Pollard to score the next one. Johannes Payne says Marks. So, and then let's see. Spec Magic says Keith LaRue. So let's see. Must be a flanker, says Patrick. And let's see. Khaleesi says Archie Surf Doc. Let's see who's going to get this try. Will South Africa even get another try? The way Georgia's defended, they've done a really, really good job so far. And it's only a matter of time now. Scrum down to the Springboks, 5 meters out from the try line. Can we get another try? Right in the middle of the field. Great opportunity here for the Springboks now. Scrum is a big one again. Will we get a pushover try from here? Going now. Kwagga Smith picks it off the back. And he surely's going to score here. Brilliant try for Kwagga Smith. And South Africa get their 4th try of this game. And now surely the floodgates must be opening up. So who got that right? Patrick Great says it must be a flanker. Well, it wasn't the flanker. In fact, it was the number 8. Just forget for a moment there that it was Kwagga Smith who playing at number 8 today. Well, Brad H got it right. He said Kwagga was going to score. So well done to Brad H there. And the conversion from Pollard is good. So 26 points to 9 it is now after about 53 minutes in this game. Jordan Wales says, stay home, stay safe, guys. So the floodgates are opening up now, says Mlungizi Sakala. So 54 minutes gone in this game. Cameron Clennon says, loving your commentary. Good work. Thank you guys so much. Right, so the restart here now from Georgia, collected by Billy LaRue of the back. Over the 22-meter line, he goes, sets it up for a ruck. Herschel Yankees on the field now for the Springboks. Malherbe puts his head down for the Springboks, just inside the 22 now. Herschel Yankees waiting for this ball to come out. Round about 15 meters out from the left-hand touch line. He will go with the box kick over the top. Who's going to chase this down? No, that's not the greatest of kicks. But great take there from the fullback of Georgia. And about 10 meters out from the 22 now. They have a chance to attack. Here's Georgia. Let's see if they can come up with a good run here. Up the 10-meter line now. The number 7 puts his head down. Good defense there from Peter Steph de Toey. Just keeping Georgia out at the moment. They're trying to run this, but we're suffocating them in defense at the moment, driving them backwards. On halfway now, Georgia. Driven again back by Kitshoff and Steph de Toey. Great defense from South Africa, forcing Georgia backwards at the moment. Now the flank forward tries to put his head down again. Just not gaining any ground at the moment is Georgia at the moment. Damian Willemse also on the field for South Africa. So another big tackle this time from Malcolm Marx, driving Georgia back to over halfway now. And this must not be fun for Georgia as it comes out to the fly-off and he's going to kick it downfield. The chase is on from Georgia. Beautifully taken by Andre Pollard on the 10-meter line. Now gets the offload to Peter Steph de Toey. He's going to put his head down 5 meters from the left-hand touchline. Now Apelile Fassi at scrum half. Comes out to Kitshoff. Puts his head down over the 10-meter line. He goes. South Africa now just need to control this one. We're leading by 26 points to 9. And the box kick over the top from Herschel Yankees. Chased down by Apelile Fassi. It is going to be a run from the fullback now. Gets a beautiful offload. But what's the referee's call here? It is going to be a penalty to South Africa. Obstruction from Georgia on the 10-meter line. Penalty to South Africa. Round about 10 meters from the left-hand touchline. And a great opportunity to set this up for another attacking line-out. Tiano van Zyl, thanks for the commentary, guys. Don't forget to press the like button, guys. This will help so much. Press the like button if you're new. Subscribe if you're new. Let's get this video going viral, guys. Great chase there from the Springboks. Just putting pressure on this Georgia side. We tackled them back from all the way from the 22 to over the halfway line. So that just shows our defense have been absolutely brilliantly. No try for Georgia today, and 4 tries from us so far. 10 meters out from the try line now. South Africa with the throw, and Marx gets it to Moster. Now we form the mauls going forward. Malcolm Marx been taken down there by the replacement hooker, but a penalty advantage coming our way again. Now Fassi at scrum off to Kitshoff. Kitshoff puts his head down. Good support here from South Africa. Herschel Yankees out to Peter Steph de Toey. Kwagga Smith. Double tackled by the Georgian defense. About just 5 meters inside at 22 now. Mostert. Out it goes to Andre Pollard. Puts it to the boot. The chase is on here. It's collected by Damian Willemse. 1 meter short. Herschel Yankees is going to have a crack. And he gets the 5th try for South Africa. Great work there from South Africa. And they get the try down. And now the floodgates are opening up for real. That is absolutely brilliant stuff from South Africa. And great stuff here from South Africa now. The floodgates opening up. 31 points to 9 with the conversion to come. A nice little stab through from Andre Pollard. Collected by Damian Willemse, a meter short. And then Herschel Yankees just sniping on his own to get the try. Right, so Herschel Yankees gets the 5th try for South Africa in this game. Who do you guys think is going to score the next one? Let us hear in the comment section who you guys think is going to score the 6th try of the Springboks today. Andre Pollard with the conversion to come. Great stuff from the Springboks today. Just showing true nitty-gritty here in the second half. Took the pressure from Georgia in the first half and now starting to run away with this game. 253 likes so far, guys. Let's try and up this and get it up to 300 likes. Right, so it is going to be now a restart here from Georgia. Let's see what's going to happen with this one. Christian says Pollard to score next. Let's see Mostert as well. Eugene Harris says, I'm going to score tonight. Right, so Marx to score, says Albert Schutter. Etzebeth says Jordan Whale. So Jordan Etzebeth has left the field, unfortunately. Hendrik Zili says, must be Pollard next. Restart from Georgia. Inside the 22, collected by Franco Mostert now. Herschel Yankees controlling it at the back. Visa is on for his debut as well. Right, just inside the 22 now. Herschel Yankees with a box kick over the top. And that's going to go into touch. Not a great kick. 5 meters out from the 22. It is going to be a line out to Georgia. Right, Barry also says it must be Pollard. So let's see if Pollard is going to get this try. Barron says Bongi's going to score the 6th try. So Bongi's off. There's Malcolm Marks on the field now. So he won't be getting it, unfortunately. Mick Play says Marks or Fassi to score next. There's currently an injury down to one of the Georgian players. It is going to be a line out to Georgia, 5 meters out from the 22. Liverpool FC fan video says Pollard. So definitely the favorite to score next. Marcel Sillier says Pollard or Willemse to score next. Pollard first. Well, that could all be disrupted, guys, when maybe Elton Yankees replace Andre Pollard, which might be the case already. I just want to see who is on that. Andre Pollard is still on the field. So the throw-in from Georgia now, taken beautifully by them now. They're going to try and bash their way through the middle. The defense of the Boks have been absolutely brilliant. Comes back now to Georgia. They're losing ground already again in the process. Roundabout on the 10-meter line inside Springboks half now. Georgia trying to bash their way up. Gets driven back in a tackle by Peter Steftetway and Malcolm Marks. Now another big tackle. Now they try to move it wide up to halfway. A little dab ahead from Georgia. Just no way through the South African defense. And Billy Leroux is going to kick this downfield. But a penalty is going to come the way of South Africa. Georgia players offside. And now a chance for Andre Pollard to kick this downfield again for us. Eugene Harris says Peter Steftetway for Minister of Defense. Baron says Malcolm then. Rotenda says 70 points to 13. Marks is a superstar. Go Pollard, says Jordan Whale. The kick downfield from South Africa is going to find touch on the 22-meter line. So a great chance now for South Africa. Albert Rutter says 50 points on the card now for South Africa, which could probably be the case. Let's see. Malcolm Marks with the throw in to this lineup for South Africa. Marcel, that's going to say Pollard or Willemse to score next. Pollard first. Let's see if that's going to be the case. Marks to throw this in. Finds Mostert now. The ball has been formed at the back. Sia Khaleesi now breaks free of the back. Gives it out to Jasper Wiese up to the 22-meter line. Goes South Africa now. Herschel Yankees. Out it goes to Marvin Wurry. Herschel Yankees quickly to the ball again. Now gives it out to Kitshoff. And the red plum is going over the 22-meter line. He goes. Big fend off there from him now. Yankees out to Fassi again. 10 meters out is the Springboks now. Need to get quick ball though. Herschel Yankees waiting for it to come back. Malcolm Marks. A little juggle there but gets it back. Now Herschel Yankees again. Franco Mostert out to Marvin Wurry. Great angle run there from Marvin Wurry. Now Herschel Yankees. Oh, and a knock-on from Frans Malherbe, unfortunately. And a counter-attack opportunity for Georgia. But a little bit of a mix-up there between them. And we're coming back for the scrum down. So great passage of play again from South Africa. And for all the guys who said Andre Pollard was going to score the next try, it has to end now. Because Elton Yankees is onto the field for South Africa now. Tristan Ari says that Georgia will score the next try. Well, we'll have to wait and see for that one. And also Jordan Wells says, you're the man, dude. Thank you so much, man. Subscribe to the Rugby Guru if you guys are new. Press that like button. We are coming into 17 minutes left in this game. Food Zarko says Kiwi Lads predicted 42-14. So he's very close to that final score. An absolutely great prediction there from the Kiwi Lads as well. Right, so it is going to be a scrum down now to Georgia. And so far it's been a brilliant game in the second half from the Springboks. Apalile Fassi, 4 carries in this game. and very close to being the man of the match for this one so far on his test debut. He's done nothing wrong so far, playing a really good game, good under the high ball, and really solid on the attack as well, getting that first try of the game and also helping to get the second try scored by Cobus Reinach. So great work from Apelile Fassi today. Very close to being man of the match today. Right, Marlo Jonkins, is Damien Willemse playing at 13? Well, interestingly enough, I think not sure which position he's covering at the moment. Right, Michael Wilson says Rugby Guru man of the match. Thank you. Right, so Georgia's got an inside their own 22. Here they come with the big boys. South African defense absolutely brutal at the moment. Not giving Georgia any headway here in this game. Inside the 22, they need to clear this, is Georgia at the moment. Still 16 minutes to go in the second half. The kick from the replacement scrum half into touch, and he finds touch round about between the 22 and the 10-meter line inside their own half. And another attacking opportunity for the Boks. Right, in place says man of the match to be Fussy, guys. Who do you guys vote as the man of the match here? Right, so with 16 minutes to go, Barry, the reason why Kiwi Lad stopped his stream was because they're not showing it on his channel, and the thing that I gave him to stream it on was a little bit laggy, so that's why he stopped it. The line is stolen by South Africa now, and on the 10-meter line, here we come. Spicy Plum gives it out to Jasper Visser. Oh, held up in the tackle there by Georgia. Beautifully done on the defense there from Georgia. Comes back, Herschel Yankees wanted to snap, but falls over his own feet. And a little bit under pressure here. Will we get this ball back? Yes, we will. Elton Yankees on the 10-meter line. Gives it out to Marks. To Fussy. Fussy over the 10-meter line. He goes. Good defense from Georgia. Now Spicy Plum out to Marvin Wirry. Not the greatest of passes now. Yankees. Yankees pass goes way behind the advantage line. And Jesse Krill have to kick that ahead for South Africa into the hands of the fullback. And he's going to kick it downfield. No, well, it is back. There's Willie Leroux. Oh, has Willie Leroux knocked that ball on? No, he hasn't. Play on from South Africa now. Willie Leroux out to Elton Yankees. Now gives it out to Peter Steph the Tway. Over the 10-meter line. He goes up to halfway. Quick ball required here for South Africa. Herschel Yankees. Out it goes to Jasper Visser. Over halfway he goes. It might be stolen by Georgia here. And no, it is going to be a penalty against Georgia, joining from the side as well there. So on halfway, a penalty to South Africa. Kick downfield almost immediately. And that ball is going to find touch round about 6 or 7 meters out from the try line. Right. Riyad Debray says Spicy Plum. That is Kitsov, man. Everybody knows him as Spicy Plum. So, yeah, it is going to be now 5 meters out from the Georgian try line. It is Malcolm Marks with the throw and finds Franco Mostert. Maul has been formed. Georgia's done well to disrupt our mauls today so far. But we've set up a pretty good one now. And we are going forward now. Malcolm Marks controlling that ball. Will he come back now? Still a meter short. Goes down now. Herschel Yankees. Out to Elton Yankees. No, Damien Willemse. Willemse a meter short. Herschel Yankees back to Elton Yankees. Driven back in that tackle from Georgia. Another penalty advantage. A little cross kick to Speckman. But he's held up pretty damn well and brought into touch. So we're coming back for another penalty to South Africa. That little cross kick there nearly worked out for South Africa. But a penalty 5 meters out from the try line. And we will probably set up another lineup coming up for South Africa. With about 13 minutes left in this game. Let's see who's going to get there. Jordan Wells says, man of the match is Rugby Guru. Thank you, guys. Apple Pie, honest opinion on the Boks performance. So, Apple Pie, I must be... Look, I'm always critical, but I must say, first game back after 2 years, defended valiantly in the first half, defended valiantly in the second half. We got 5 tries. We're leading 33-9. I think it was a pretty good performance from the Boks. First game back, and I think we'll only improve in the second one. So, yeah, it is what it is. Great performance from the Boks so far. Malcolm Marx with the line out throw to this one, 5 meters out, finds Franco Mostert again. We set it up again. Big maul coming out. This time it's going forward, and that is going to be a try. It's going to be Malcolm Marx to get it for the Boks. So I don't know who said that Malcolm Marx will score, but I think it was Keith Leroux who said Marx to score now, and Malcolm Marx gets the 6th try of the Springboks. And it's also his 6th try in his international career for Malcolm Marx. Marlo Jonker says the best commentator ever. Thank you, guys. Right. Adele Neetling says Marx, elbow cough, elbow cough, elbow cough. Right. So South Africa get their 6th try of the game. Yankees to convert this, 40 points to 9 if he gets the conversion. 38 points to 9 with 11 minutes to go. We could still end up with that 50-pointer if this goes a little bit longer. Rudy Julius says, sorry. Rudy Julius says, I said Malcolm X, don't cheat me on the predictions, Kuru. Right, sorry, Rudy, as well, getting that one right then. So the conversion from Yankees is good. So 40 points to 9 it is, with 11 minutes to go in this game. The floodgates have properly opened up in the second half. And let's see what this last 11 minutes will bring for us. It's been an absolutely brutal display from South Africa in the second half. Great performance from Georgia in that first half, but unfortunately not good enough to keep it up going into the second half. Great stuff from South Africa. Right, taken by Franco Mostert just outside of 22. Another chance now for South Africa. Can they get it going? Herschel Yankees keeping control at the back here, and there's a little dab over the top. Beautifully collected by Georgia, and Apelida Fassi might be in a little bit of trouble here with that tackle, but somehow we've got it back, and the referee allows play to go on. Peter Steftetwe on halfway, straightens the line, now needs support. Comes back, Herschel Yankees to Elton Yankees, gives it out to Jesse Creel, out to Speckman. He's had little chance today, and still going as Speckman now gives it back to Yankees. Back to Jasper Visser. Just over halfway now, the Springboks. Yankees again goes to the up and under now. Fassi chasing this one down. And another, penalty coming the way of South Africa, and it might be a yellow card as well. Player taking out Fassi there, and shoulder charge basically from the Georgian player. So, yeah. A little bit of a scuffle here between the two teams now, and they need to be careful not to get this penalty reversed to South Africa. Keep out of it, just continue play, and get this nonsense away with. No need for this scrap at this stage of the game. Right, so penalty to South Africa, and there might be some trouble here for one of the Georgia players. We'll have a look at it just now. Who do you guys think is going to score the next try for the Springboks? Right, so penalty to South Africa it is. Nothing coming of that. And Elton Yankee, he's going to put that into touch. My voice wants to leave me, guys. Right, so he finds the touch about 10 meters out from the try line. And another chance now for the Springboks. Who's going to score South Africa's next one? Patrick Wright says Peter Steftetwe. Also Mariki Botha says Peter Steftetwe. Let's see who's going to get this for the Springboks. Marx to score again, says Keith Leroux. Apple Pie says it must be Speckman. Let's see what happens. It's taken by Mostert at the back, and here comes the maul again. South Africa controlling this beautifully. About 5 meters out now from the try line. This is beautifully set up. But Herschel Yankees got his hands on the ball now. No, they're still going to control this through the ball. Now it comes back to Herschel Yankees. He gives it out to Damian Willemse. Damian Willemse could go all the way. No, meters short. Now Herschel Yankees controlling at the back. Gives it out to Marx. Gives it to Yankees. It's going out wide to Speckman. but a terrible pass from Yankees and into touch, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately, they're not going to work out. Marlon asked, was it Marlon who asked that? Is it, comments coming in too quickly now. Is there a penalty advantage to South Africa, or will it be a line out to Georgia? We'll just have to wait and see. Right. Yankees, who will score a tender? Will it be Elton or will it be Herschel? 7 minutes to go, guys. 7 minutes to go in this game. It is going to be a line out to Georgia, 10 meters out from their own try line. Can South Africa steal this line out ball? Right, it goes to the back. Beautifully contested by the Springboks. But Georgia do get it back. But Jasper Visser makes a telling tackle on Georgia. On their own try line now is Georgia. Need to get this out. A little box kick over the top. And not into touch into the hands of Speckman. Just outside of 22 now. Gives it out to Willie Leroux. Out to Apelile Fassi. Gets man and ball, unfortunately. But South Africa secured it. Now Peter stepped it away on the 10-meter line. Speckman again. Speckman trying to break through the defense here, but held up beautifully by Georgia now. Will it come back for the Springboks? No, they've turned it over as Georgia. And a chance to counter-attack here for Georgia now. Just outside their own 22 now is Georgia. Going to try and bash it up with the forwards now. But great counter-attack from the Springboks. Under pressure is Georgia again, and he's going to go with the box kick again. There's the little scrum off. Charged down by Marvin Worry. And it goes into touch there. Was he offside though? I think it is a penalty to Georgia. Yep, Marvin Worry offside there. And yeah. Jordan Whale, are you YouTube famous? No, I'm not YouTube famous, guys. I'm just an ordinary guy trying to bring you guys something special. So please subscribe to the channel and please press that like button if you want to show your support. Right, so guys, it is now going to be a line out to Georgia with about 6 minutes to go in this game. It's been absolutely brutal for Georgia. South Africa has absolutely demolished them in defense today. Great stuff from him. 11J said 286 likes. Let's get it to 300, guys. Mostert gets the line out for South Africa, and here they come. Just outside of 22, Elton Yankees to Jesse Kriel. Jesse Kriel is going to straighten the line over the 10-meter line. He goes, gets it back to Siya Kolisi over halfway. Over halfway, he goes up to the 10-meter line now. Coming back for Herschel Yankees now. Gives it out to Malcolm Marx. Puts his head down. Can South Africa get another try here? 5 minutes to go. Elton Yankees out to Damian Willemse. Willemse steps again. Not going to get past the defense though, up the 10-meter line. Right in the middle of the field. Jasper Visser now. Gives it out to Spicy Plum. Elton Yankees. Billy Leroux. Out it goes to Siya Kolisi. Over the 10-meter line they go now. Herschel Yankees back to Kitshoff now. Kitshoff over the 10-meter line. He goes again. About 5 meters out from the 22 now. Elton Yankees. Yankees steps. Can't get the offload going for them. Herschel Yankees now out to Billy Leroux. Peter stepped it away. He puts his head down, but great defense from Georgia now. Herschel Yankees again to Damian Willemse. Steps one, steps inside, up to the 22-meter line he goes. Now Marvin Worry. Up to the 22-meter line goes South Africa. 9 phases already. Herschel Yankees, Elton Yankees with a cross kick. Is it going to find anybody? No, it's not. And it's going to find touch on the 22-meter line. Not the greatest of kicks there. Nobody really chasing it. And with 4 minutes to go, maybe just trying something special from his side as well. But 40 points to 9. Quite convincingly, South Africa has beaten Georgia today. And let's quickly have a look at that poll from my channel a little bit earlier on. We've had 926 votes saying that South Africa will win by more than 25 points, 48%. So nearly 500 votes saying that South Africa will win this game by 25 points or more. And that's exactly what the scoreline suggests at the moment, with just about 3 minutes to go in this game. Peter Stiftetoe having another monstrous game for the Springboks today. I think between him and Apelile Fassi, probably man of the match reward. a very close one indeed. I think Steph Dutoit has done brilliantly in defense. He's had some brilliant lines. He was involved in Apalile Fassi's try. He's really had a few good runs. So, yeah, unfortunately, if I have to choose a man of the match reward today, it will have to go to Peter Steph Dutoit and not to Fassi. Dutoit has been a monster today. The line-out taken by Georgia now with just 3.5 minutes to go. They've got it at the back, trying to make a more from this, and slowly but surely working their way up. They're just down and out. No energy left from the Georgian side. And another penalty coming their way. Marvin Uri again penalized. So, yeah. Frederick Kunze says Peter Steph Dutoit man of the match. Absolutely agree with that one. Charlton January says Super Sport short, yo. Well, thank you for that one, Charlton. Vinyan Swat says Fassi is man of the match. So between the two of them, absolutely brilliant display from Fassi on debut. Peter Steph Dutoit having an absolutely monster of a game as well for the Springboks as well. Then Zalia Dutoit, I have to highlight you here. Eben Etzebeth, man of the match probably for her. A big fan of Eben Etzebeth. Apple Pie asking what happened to Eben. So he was replaced in half-time. So I don't think it's an injury. I think it was just a strategic replacement at that stage. But we'll find out a little bit later on if there was an injury or not. Taken forward by Georgia on the 10-meter line. Now comes back. Are they going to have a few more runs here? Frans Malherbe makes a good tackle. We've got 2 minutes left in this game, guys. And South Africa's runabout seals this game pretty much. Right now, stolen by South Africa on the ground. And Franco Mostert now. He's going to charge on here up to the 10-meter line for South Africa. Little knock-on advantage now, Malcolm Marx. Comes back to Herschel Yankees. Now Yankees out to Willie Leroux. Jesse Kriel tries to straighten the line here for South Africa. Up to halfway they go. Now it's Jasper Wisse nearly breaking through. Up to the 10-meter line inside Georgia half. Jesse Kriel. Can he get his way through the middle there? No, held up by Georgia. And off the penalty to Georgia. Not releasing from is it there from Jesse Kriel? Yeah, penalty against the Springboks. Right, guys, let's see if Georgia have anything left in the tank. Can they get some points out of this with a minute to go? It's been an absolutely brilliant display from South Africa today in the second half. Georgia, for me, a big surprise. Didn't expect them to play the way they did. Had a really good game as well. Unfortunately, not able to mention a lot of these guys' names, but really good work from them. Right. Can we see one last go from the Georgian side today? John Daysel said, I said the Boks by 30 so far. I'm out by 1. You got this. Right. So Guru Marlon asking Guru, your man of the match for us today. I think, although Apalile Fassi has had a brilliant debut, I have to say that Peter Steph Dutoit has been a brilliant player today for the Boks as well. Right, here comes Georgia with one last opportunity here, but South Africa again defending valiantly on the 10-meter line inside South Africa's half. The breakaway here from Georgia. Oh, but the referee calling them back here. What has happened there? Is it a penalty to South Africa? With 10 seconds to go in this game, a penalty to South Africa, obstruction again. Eugene Harris asking, is this good enough? Well, let's say it is the first game back for South Africa, so don't give them too much slack for this game, guys. We will bounce back in no time. The referee blows on the final whistle here, and it is the final score here at Loftus Versfeld. South Africa win by 40 points to 9, a 31-point victory here for South Africa, and it's the start of good things to come. Right, so that has been it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. This has been absolutely brilliant. As far as the South Africans are, we are back. It was my test debut as well for the Springboks, my first ever Springbok commentary game, and I must say I really, really appreciated this. It's been great support, and I hope to see you guys again next weekend when we take on Georgia in the second test. Yeah, so that's all from my side, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you guys tomorrow morning for the game between Tonga and the All Blacks at 9 p.m. SA time. Until then, guys, this is the Rugby Guru. Cheers for now.